Hi everyone, today I'm talking about our fabric of the week, which is our light blue denim. This is one of 3 different colours that we have at the moment in the shop. So we've got light blue and we've got a dark blue and black. We've also got it in an undyed colour as well, which is really beautiful, which is our fabric of the week last week. So hopefully you caught a little bit of that. One thing that always really surprises me about this denim is how soft it is, especially this colour. So we've also got it in black, which is actually a raw denim, which means that it hasn't been washed, so it's still got a very stiff structure to it, whereas this one's already been pre-washed for you. It also means that none of the colours come out in the wash, and it doesn't shrink as well, which is fantastic. One of the most sort of beautiful things about this fabric that I think are the different tones in it. So in order to create this beautiful colour, it's woven with lots of different tones of blue and also white. So white's very, it's a sort of staple fibre within a denim, so it kind of creates the back of, I don't know whether you can see that, but the back of it is sort of based on a very thick, sturdy white colour, but you can kind of see flashes of it through here. But otherwise there's lots of different tones of blue in here, so it goes from a very, very pale light blue to a more kind of deep, almost indigo colour. So when you sort of stand far away, it looks like a very vibrant blue. Sky blue is what we've called it. Another great thing about this fabric is that it's got a wonderful stretch to it. So as you can see here, it really stretches on the bias. That makes it really ideal for things like close-fitted garments. So one of the most annoying things when you're using denim and you want to get a really great fitting pair of skirts or a pair of jeans or something, is that it can be really hard to get that really great fit, because if there's no room in it, you've really got to get your sewing bang on. Whereas this, you're sort of allowed to go a little bit tighter with it really, and you'll get a really great fit with it. Another thing that I love about this fabric is that it's hand woven, which people just can't believe when I tell them that, but it's true. It is all hand woven. We have it woven in a fair trade certified cooperative in India, and all the yarns are even hand spun and hand dyed. So this fabric is what's known as yarn dyed, which means that the yarns are dyed before it's made into a fabric. In a lot of cases, people tend to dye the entire fabric in one go. That's common if you want to have a very even colour, for example, or you don't want to penetrate the fibres all the way through. But for this fabric, especially denims, it's really important that the yarn is yarn dyed, so that you do get that really beautiful texture and the kind of mottled colours. Another thing that this is great for, because it's a denim and because of the way that it's woven and its structure, means that it's really, really durable. So it's great for things like soft furnishings. So I love using this in kids' rooms. You can even use it for curtains, which is fantastic. I mean, it's a little unusual, but I kind of love that. It's really playful. And you can use it for things like sofa covers, and it's a really beautiful colour as well. So I know that it's a very pop colour, as we've called it, so inspired by Andy Warhol. This is a very on-trend colour, especially if you're going to contrast it with like a bright yellow, you know, canary yellow or something really kind of crazy. But it's a really, really fun colour to use. It's amazing because all of the creases iron out really, really easily, so you can bung it in the wash, you can tumble dry it, and it comes out perfectly. It's a really easy fabric to work with as well, so it's really easy in the sewing machine. It's not too thick, which can be such a nightmare when you're putting 3 or 4 layers through. It can be really difficult to sew, but with this fabric you don't really get that. As always, we'd absolutely love to know what you think of it, and we'd also really love you to send in what all the different things that you're making. We know we get a lot of different things sent through, and we're always really happy to put them onto our Facebook pages and let everybody else know what amazing things you've been making out of all these wonderful fabrics. Of course, if you have any comments at all, then please do let us know. We'd absolutely love to hear from you. Thanks so much and enjoy!